Alright guys, as you saw in yesterday's video, welcome to this video, but as you saw in yesterday's video, we completed the exhaust system. Here she is in the daylight. I still need to fix that little dent. I'm gonna grab me a hammer with a round end and I'll fix this. Ballpoint? Yeah, ballpoint hammer. Hayden's bailed on work again, so he's here with me.
I got sent home.
Got sent home. Here, hold that for a sec. I'm just gonna quickly... Yeah, pretty good, eh?
I would say it looks round from my place, but it is my place.
Yeah, that's pretty round again?
Yeah.
Yeah, round like my head. Anyway, so very happy with the exhaust. Haven't taken the car for a drive yet, but that will happen in this video. I have ordered the bushes we need for the JZX. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, hold that again. Display my issue. So you see the movement in the lower arm there, and there's also movement in this. So
and do the, is it the side to side one as well?
It's, you can see that there's,
yeah, you can see it's moving.
There's a pretty solid amount of movement in this and this. And it's not the arms, it's the bushes in the knuckle. I thought I was going to have to remove the whole thing to do it, but apparently you don't. Apparently I'll just be able to take the wheels off, pop the bushes out and pop new bushes in, so they are ordered. I've got to wait for them to come. Moving forward, I have had an issue. Well, we're changing the oil. We've started doing that already. We've dropped the oil, waiting to put new oil in. Do you see here, using this as my little pointer, but a lot of rim to tie rod action. And with a JZX, you put these GS100 Aristo outers on, and I believe they're meant to go the other way around. That's the only thing I could make sense of, is they're meant to go the other way around. I do know that obviously as this goes, it clears that, but it doesn't make sense that my wheel is still touching that. Like, this should be well and truly enough offset and everything to clear, and it still isn't. So I need to make some adjustments, I think. There isn't really any other way around it. I feel like I'll try that, and if not that, you know, this is only a 8-inch wheel, I believe, or 8.5.
The front's,
or maybe it's a 9.
the rears are a 10.
Maybe these are a 9 and they're a 10.5. I think these are just a 9. There's not a big wheel for the front of a car. Like, I should, you know, there's a lot of people, JZXs, running like big crazy wheels, so I shouldn't be having this issue. I don't believe, you know, my tie rod has enough clearance. They're big high clearance tie rods. So I might just have too much lock. I might bring it down and unlock the steering, just so we can turn it side to side. And by letting it down, do you want to jump up? He's good at jumping up, this fella, so. But we'll unlock the steering, just so we can go full lock to full lock and work out. I might just have too much lock. I haven't actually got under the car and properly sussed it out. It could just be a case of too much lock, which is a better problem to have. That way I might just need to run lock stops of some description. So we'll go ahead and try and work that out, because right now it's a pain.
Oh, where's the fucking key?
Is it not up there?
Nah.
Joking?
Nah, I wish it was.
Alright, stay up there. I'll go get a key. Yeah, nah, key was inside.
Yeah,
Which is weird. Whoa! Whoa! I nearly went down. Slipped on my GK Tech ramp. You just need it to, yeah, do that so you can turn it. Right. So, we'll go full lock. Oh, I think I've just got too much lock. I do. That's literally all there is to it. I need a smaller wheel. I've got too much lock. I need lock stops. Roger, that makes sense. I'm gonna try and work out some options here. All right, upon further inspection, turns out these little D-Max jobbies I got on here have a built-in spacer with the angle kit. So there's a few different ways I can go about this, but I think the easiest and probably best way to go about it is because you see it goes all the way in, that goes into the rack, and that hits. Obviously, in a perfect world, just more offset. I would literally just push the wheels out further, probably run a smaller wheel, or just a smaller wheel. I might just pop that wheel off and see how big it is, and maybe that could be an option, just going to a smaller front wheel. But I can't go too hectic with offset because we live in Australia and this already has a fair amount of wheel out the guard on, not wheel out the guard on the front, but close to wheel out the guard. But I also don't have any camber in it, so it could be a situation where I end up running a spacer on it to space the wheel out further, and then a bit more camber to get it back into spec. So I don't know. It's over there on the thing. You can see it from here. It's right there, mate.
Oh yeah, and you're the one that
fell off the gun. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have any slip-ons or anything on the front currently. That's more investigations here.
So you got a Hayden issue, 9.5s in the front.
I think I found a problem.
You need
I'm running a 9.5 inch front rim.
8.5 or a 9.
Yeah, that's why it's not working. What are those? What are the cans eyes? Fronts. I feel like they're the same. I feel like they're probably a 9.5.
Well, it's a bit
I have to have a bit of a suss through some of my wheels here and see what we can't work out. All right, a lot of evaluations have evaluated. Basically, the cans eyes are still too much offset to be able to run on this. Too spicy. So I can't run these on the front, but we might go get them because I did dint them when we were driving at, where were we? Morgan Park. So I actually dinted them. I jumped a ripple strip pretty bad, like in a pretty big way. I jumped a ripple strip because I was running shitty old front tires on it and didn't buy new ones. So my tightness with tires ended up costing me dents in the rims. So we're going to go see Rim Right Repairs and possibly even get these fixed today. We'll see if we're dropping them off or get them fixed today, because I'd really like to see it done in person, because I think the whole rim straightening thing's super cool and you'll be pretty freaking surprised about the stuff they can fix. So I'm trying to organize that right now. But in the meantime, the lock situation is basically I need bigger fenders is all there is to it. I need bigger fenders and more offset is basically the only way I can fix this while still running a decent size front wheel. I could obviously go down to like an 8-inch front wheel, which I really don't want to do, but I could go down to like an 8-inch front wheel.
So these are a 9 too, we haven't spoke about that. These are a 9.
So yeah, the cans eyes are a 9 with a higher offset, and I definitely get more angle again.
Yes.
But I still end up hitting I don't hit the tie rod anymore, I end up hitting just the caster rod. So realistically, JZX, you just need to go wider with the fenders. So I do love these front fenders, but I need to do something with the rear anyway. Need to do something with the front. So in the not near future, I don't think, unless you guys jump on lukefink.com and grab yourself a ton of merch. That would be bloody good, honestly. It would really help us out with doing our things. But yeah, we're going to, it would be all the auto stuff. So auto and manual converted carb. Yeah, so tuck that back in there.
Yeah, I'll tuck that back.
Hayden's touching things he shouldn't. So yeah, basically I need to work out getting some bigger fenders onto the front of this car or modifying these ones to be bigger. And I also want to do the same for the rear because I want to be able to run 265s all the time on this car. And even with these wheels, which are a 10.5, I'm having to run a 235 and tuck them in. In an ideal world, I would definitely be running them, yeah. Oh, I thought that was rain. You're tapping your bloody legs. Weirdo. So, yeah, I've got some work to do with make decisions stuff. So we're gonna, I do have one idea. I'm just gonna try it off camera, see if it works, because I don't want to show you guys if it doesn't. But basically my idea is to what a lot of people do is they'll actually run a spacer, well, something in here to stop the rack travel rather than running a lock stop off the hub, off the lower control arm itself. So I may do that. If that doesn't look like it's going to work, I may just weld on a lock stop in here to there. That will lock it for now, away from getting too much angle, and that'll be sort of it for now. And then obviously in the near future, whether I do the spacer in here or whether I weld on a lock stop, the idea is it can be reversed for when I do get bigger fenders and stuff. So do a little bit of mucking around and see what I'm going to do. Alrighty then, so what we've decided on is, you see that?
Yeah, we can see that.
Weld on some bolts and then shim them down to correct sizing, but it's basically going to be a weld on jobby.
Hold on. Then we can't spectate from over here.
And just...
Yeah, wear your safety at all times, eh? So close.
If you squint, it's mint. So, I'm going to go ahead, weld this out. Didn't have a bloody wheel in the way. There we go. Ooh. It's fairly on there. I definitely don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't need any more than that. And then the cool thing is, obviously, we swing this around. If you look in here, lock stop. Oh. But then we'll obviously trim it down until we get as close to that as possible. Keeping in mind there'll be slight deflection, so we'll get the grinding out and do some grindies until we get it right, and that'll be it. And then we'll do the other side.
Nice.
Get the grinder now and have a dip. Obviously suggest just do a little bit at a time, just till you can get it right. So
you got another couple mil.
Yeah, it's only a smidge off at a time, sort of makes a difference. Get closer. Definitely still some room there. Yeah. Trying to think if it makes... We still definitely got room. And the thing is, like, that couple mil is probably 5 degrees. So I definitely want to get as close to there as I can, keeping in mind there will be some deflection still. But having a touch less lock is definitely better than lock that's catching on your inners and stuff, because when it catches, your tyre slows down and it actually causes you so many problems. I'm being greedy, but I want it to be like right there, you know? I don't want to lose luck. Oh.
Is he going too far?
No, I reckon that's spot on. So, bit more than a tally-ho paper. Wheel still does the spin. Now just got to do the same on the other side.
Yeah, we'll set up a time lapse for that boy. Hard-earned thirst.
Bloody oath, mate. Well, it's just a Coca-Cola. Coke Zero, you know. Watching my figure.
Round as a figure.
Round as a figure. But still pretty good amount of lock. Like, we're clearing everything. We ever so slightly touch a brake line, but like honestly, you're not on full lock for long enough that for me to be a drama. And they are endless brake lines. There's some pretty snazzy brake lines on this car, so not too stressed on that. Good amount of lock for the daily driver, that I don't daily that much at all. But maybe I haven't been dailying it because it hasn't been perfect, you know? I want it to be perfect. That's my excuse. I do want it to be perfect though. I'm in no means in a pursuit of perfection, but I definitely want my shit to be better. So, yeah. We're good. Drop the thing down.
Perfect amount of angle to show off
your shockworks.
the shockworks.
Hayden wants some shockworks so bad. The way Tiana's car drives and the way my car drives, just night and day.
Yeah, so I'm a jealous guy. So there's a discount on Tiana's 100 if it comes on my coilovers. Just so you know.
Except it's your missus that wants to buy the 100.
Yeah,
so
I know.
trying to stitch up his own missus. So,
But
I'll get a little bit of black paint on these bits we've just welded on. Bring it down, pop some oil in her, and fire up and head down to Rimright.
let's go. Somebody shut that Prius up.
My fans are louder than my freaking car. That's kind of good though. Yeah, it's like, you know the old XB Falcons or whatever, and you can hear the fans coming before them. That's what this is like. But,
XB Falcons are a bit older than I am.
but without handy dandy. Oh. That's not crazy. That's just straight pipe, so yeah. That sounds like a 100% stock. Except it makes cool turbo noises still. Back up the driveway.
I was trying to film a nice cinematic, but old Stolly over here can't hear his engine. Can hear intake over exhaust.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Watch that. Watch the pride and joy here, mate.
Yeah, look, the bumper thing's meant to match. What do we got to load up some wheels and go to Rimright?
Yeah, let's go.
So first drive with the exhaust in the closed position, weird. Stalling it up the driveway, just driving around. It's really sick because all you hear is turbo noise. You don't even hear exhaust noise at all. But it's just funny that it's this same car. And right now, driving around my area, I don't feel bad at all. Like, it's just so, like, low key. You can definitely tell there's restriction in the exhaust that, like,
Back pressure.
yeah, it doesn't pick up as hard. But I'm driving around right now without hassle. Now I can holy dooly. Yeah, then it works. we go.
Yeah,
Sweet.
sick.
All right, sir. We're obviously down here at Rimright. Made it down here. I've been trying to get here for a little while to work with you on some stuff because I don't have a ton of dead wheels, to be honest, but I did kill a pair of my Kansais. They're not dead, all right? They're survivable.
They're definitely survivable.
They're survivable, yeah. I've seen some pictures, and go check him out on Instagram. You'll see some of the stuff he's already fixed, and yeah, which sort of, it led me in the right direction. And somebody else was looking to fix
Some work wheels he might have broke.
yeah. So yeah. Why didn't you bring them down? I didn't even think of that.
Tax money isn't in yet.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm in the right place to be able to sort them out. But what is the gist of everything you do here? Like, obviously you fix wheels, but you rebuild as well.
Yeah, so I do everything pretty much from curb rash, buckles, cracks, three-piece builds, lip replacements,
Paint and stuff as well.
paint, yeah, everything.
Well, you facilitate the painting, obviously.
Yeah, yep.
That's
Yeah, colour matching, so I can do any colour you want, sort of thing.
So anything from like obviously your regular wheels where
Yeah.
you know your missus has gone out and curbed them.
Yep.
To
Anything to
you've gone out and slapped the gutter,
Yeah.
or jumped a ripple strip in my case, or you just want some bigger dishy boys,
That's it.
which is something I need to chat. I need to go from 13 to a 14 on Advan A3As. Happy wife, happy life. Are they going to be a
That's what they
hard
say.
dish to find? Maybe.
Not really. It's more the import time as to anything as to what
Yeah.
what takes time. But
Well, they've been sitting in the garage for like 2 years now, so I
that
don't
right?
think any.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Yeah.
The car sits up on a lift for the time, most of the time. So yeah,
9 times out of 10, my supply has pretty much everything in stock. So
yeah, sick.
it's 4 to 6 weeks if it's not there. But
So basically, go out, buy yourself good wheels in the wrong sizes, and come get them made the right size. Which
You're still
is
saving
pretty much
money.
like, do you chroming and stuff as well? Like
no,
chrome plating?
No, I can't do that.
Huh.
It's really hard to find anywhere in Australia that does it. It's most
True.
people send it to USA, and it's like over $3,000 a set.
No way. You used to be
Yeah.
able to chrome. I used to get bikes chrome dipped and everything, and it's not a thing anymore.
There is a couple of places, but finding people that do it to the standard that you want for wheels
True.
is because you want them like
Yeah,
you know,
schmick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't
we
know.
just
I
haven't
wanted
been
my
able to find it.
BMX is pretty schmick, but yeah, no, you have a point, and it's not just a single BMX versus a full set of wheels, and there's probably a lot more weather wear and tear on a wheel. So
Yeah, that's it.
Do you do buying and selling wheels?
Um,
I know a bloke chasing a set of XXs, just so you know.
I can. I've got people that can get things for good prices from Japan and that. Like I do a few people's wheels that import wheels. I build them for them and then they'll sell them on them.
Yeah.
Make a bit more coin.
That's nice.
But I mean,
It's all
like, brand
pizza.
new in that we can organise for cheaper than most places as well.
Yeah, sweet as.
all right. Well, while we're here, have you got the time to have a bit of a go so I can actually see?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of to be here and see it. I know I'm just throwing that on you, but so
Yeah,
sorry
no,
anybody
no
else
worries.
that's waiting to have work done. I'm just borrowing him for half an hour. All right, how bad we're looking?
Yeah, she's bad.
Yeah. So what's the process? Obviously seeing where it's fucked.
Finding where it's fucked.
Technical terms around here.
Pointing out. Where
Very
it's fucked.
technical.
Nah.
Pointing out where it's fucked.
Yeah,
well,
just
there. I think I only jumped it
finding-
once.
You find the low points. Put a shitload of heat into it, and then I've got this little handheld hydraulic arm
Yeah.
that sort of sits underneath and pushes it back out.
And then you're saying, because I noticed the outside edge is a bit how you're going as well,
Yeah.
but that in theory could be a lot to do with the inside being.
Yeah, the amount of movement on the inside sometimes sort of forces that outside a bit more round.
Yeah.
So it sort of,
Let me
gives
see.
off the look.
Well, yeah, look. She's seen better days.
Yeah.
done. How long was that? 45 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
Because we had to have a 15-minute cool down for, well, because you're getting hot in here, for one. But
I know
two,
it was for him or the rim.
Yeah, he said it was for the rim. I think it might have been for him.
Yeah, no, it's sweet.
So the cool, what's the idea behind the cool down? Is just letting the metal sort of.
Essentially, yeah, just to let it cool down, and you know, obviously when it heats up, it sort of shrinks and you know, moves around a bit.
Yeah. So I want to preface with this. Obviously, Kansai wheels are really good wheels, but they are still like they're a Filipino built wheel. They're not as malleable as like a dish. Like a dish wheel like this, they can be bent and they can come back way from the dead.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So these are a cast one-piece wheel, but he's done a phenomenal job. The outer lip has come back to like perfect, which was crazy because the outer lip was, to me, that's what spun me out the most. The outer lip, because the inside was so bent, the outer lip was way out of whack. Outer lip's now mint, and the inside's within like millimeters. So like you'll never feel it. You won't see it unless someone pointed it out. So yeah, 45 minutes, and you do offer a service where people, if they fuck up,
so you
they
know,
can come straight here and see you basically, and you'll do it
while you wait service. So,
not rocking up and telling you last second like I did, but
correct.
if you call ahead and make a booking and go ahead and do this. So we're gonna leave the man alone now and let him get on with the work he was doing. I don't need these wheels in any rush, but I kind of wanted to show you guys and myself, well, I kind of wanted to see it happen. So super cool. Rim Right Restorations, guys, look it up, hit him up on Instagram, give him a follow for me, and he's gonna be my wheel guy from now on. I'm coming here to fix all the stuff. So yeah, I'll bring some of my other wheels here soon and have a little chat with him about rebuilding some wheels for our A86, which is something we've wanted to do for a really long time.
And Tiana's S13. Tiana wants a special set made.
Oh, have you ever fucked around with turning a one-piece wheel into a three-piece wheel or a two-piece wheel?
Yeah, I've been playing around a little bit.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
So this could be the place I make that happen as well. So that would be freaking sick.
I think she wants stock 13.
All right, back here at the house now. I am going hard on a few little things for the Suzuki here. If you don't already know, you're new to the channel, this is my Suzuki rock crawler. For those who are here from the patrol build or those who are upset, it's actually quite funny. One day I need to go through, well, let me know if you want me to, but to go through all the hater comments on the patrol, because some of them are so funny, like the ones on Facebook, on 4Drive 24/7 shared it and stuff like that. So many funny comments and stuff, like people like, should have been swallowed, and you ruined a good car. And it's like, I didn't need a patrol because I have a Suzuki on 37s and I have a Raptor on 35s. Pretty good from a forward driving standpoint, and the patrol drift car is just a fun thing, it really is. But I've had a bunch of electrical work recently done to the Suzuki. There's a few other things. This 1.6 16 valve is an absolute monster and just tries to tear apart the engine mounts, basically due to the gearing and stuff. You know, it's very well geared, this car, and it definitely helps with the torque, but my issue is it keeps trying to tear the engine mounts out. And I've gone and put a Sylvia, it's actually from GK Tech, it's a Sylvia engine dampener. So I've gone and put this on to help with the sideways forces that this engine's getting. And basically now the little brace I put on wasn't enough, so I'm making up some more bracing now. I've just done some CAD designs, which I'm going to basically weld in like so, and another one here, and basically make a better brace, and then look into doing the same on this side of the engine, so we can try and not have the engine trying to escape from the engine bay. So we'll see how we go. All right, and while I'm doing that, Hayden's got his JZX up on the home hoist. What you doing, mate?
Just taking advantage of the perks of living here. And we're going anti-monster truck on the 100.
Yeah.
And going low boy.
Low boy, lower.
Lower, not fucking
well,
too ridiculous.
You would he was fairly 4B spec, so he's gonna lower it down a bit. So
yeah. And then eventually get some arms in here.
Yes, needs LCAs real bad, so
yeah.
we can start playing with lock on your car. Yeah. It's all happening. I'm gonna do some cutting. Oh, slower. Yeah. All right, go rip everything off on the driveway.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Height-wise, I reckon you'll be all right. Whoop. Stall it, mate.
No, that's cold start, mate.
Cold start, you reckon? Hold on, the other GK ramp. All right. Yeah, good.
That's cold start.
Ah. All right. Oh, millimeters in it.
Perfection or what?
Not bad. Looks heaps better.
Yeah.
God, you need some. You gotta stop stalling it, but you need some better side skirts. Looks good.
Stock one's on for a bit.
So you strategically stalled it, did you?
Yep, right in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Oh, looks good. Oh, not bad. Comment down below if you reckon he needs better side skirts to match the front bumper and rear bar. Needs a full kit, he reckons.
He needs a full kit.
Yeah.
Again, please.
You reckon it's better?
Yeah.
What do you like, Mark II better or Chaser? Mark II. Yeah, got good taste. Your foot like there. Yeah, just sit there. Sit there. Yep. Get your over here. Better? Yeah, it's a bit too tight. Oh, can you just watch? It's just warm. A little bit on fire there. Oh no, it's on fire. Yep, it's on fire under here. Nah, you're right.
The roof, it's like a fan inside. It's called a whirly bird. How'd you jump? You finished it? Finished getting all the turkey mashed out?
Almost.
Almost?
Me and Dad are back to the
That's on fire. I think it still is. That's smoking pretty bad.
All right, so we have welded in the new brace and quickly gonna suss it out.
It was fun.
Quickly tell me if the engine moves around much, okay?
Can I get in?
Not really.
So is the engine boost the thing you're welding?
It's to help stop it move.
Yeah, that did move a bit. Like,
Yeah, it barely moved at all, didn't it?
no, nothing moved.
Yeah.
Pwah! Look at the hot boy. It hasn't settled on this side yet. I've just raised this corner. It was 10 mil higher on that corner than this corner, and I've rattle gun rolled my nice guards. So Luke doesn't know I'm filming this, but it was rubbing like crazy. It took it for a little spin up around the block and rubbing like crazy. So hopefully this little bit of roll will do the trick, but we'll see how we go.